Good evening. Welcome to the Heritage Soccer Field for the Beck Heritage Soccer game. I'm Linda Samuel, and I'll be bringing you the play-by-play action from the Heritage side. The starting lineup for Heritage, on the front line we have Jeff Byer, Chris Erasmus, Donnie Brown, and Mark Thorpe. Halfbacks are John Mastrangelo, Jay Young, and Scott Martin. Fullbacks, Martin Garcia, Alan Zapp, and Willie Jones, and the keeper is Adam Wasserman. There's Chris Erasmus passing to Donnie Brown. Beck throwing. Donnie Brown hit it out of bounds. It's another throw in for Beck. Another Beck throw in. Willie Jones just hit it out to Chris Erasmus. He's now carrying down the field. Passing to Donnie Brown. Beck throwing. Heritage throw-in by Donnie Brown. Adam Wasserman punts the ball almost to midfield. Good punt. Handball on John Mastrangelo via Beck kick. Heritage is forming a wall to try and stop the kick. It's out of bounds because it hit above the goal. Willie Jones will take Heritage's goal kick. Out to midfield. Chris passed it to Mastrangelo. Goes Thorpe. Be a Heritage throw-in. Oh, and another Heritage throw-in by John Mastrangelo. Mark Thorpe bring it down the field. Oh, Beck collision. There goes Mark Thorpe. Jay Young, Mastrangelo. Heritage throw-in. Mark Thorpe passed it in the center. Heritage goal kick coming up. Willie Jones will take the goal kick. Another nice shot out to midfield. There goes Scott Martin down the field. Crossed it. Chris Rasworth has the ball. Shoots. It's a goal. All right, Heritage. It's a Heritage throw-in. John Mastrangelo will take it. Threw it into Jay Young. Passed it back. Up the field it goes. Jay Young has the ball. Passed it up to Jeff Byer. Outside to Thorpe. Nice shot by John Mastrangelo. Donnie Brown will take the Heritage throw-in. Another Heritage throw-in. Down to Scott Martin. Jeff Byer back to Scott. Nice shot from Scott Martin on the outside. Nice stop by Martin Garcia. Mark Thorpe's driving down the field. Be a Heritage throw-in down by the goal. Goal for Heritage by Jeff Byer. It's a nice shot from the throw-in. Score now is 2-0 Heritage. Subs in for Mark Thorpe. Jeff Tannenbaum will come in. Joe Schooley is taking the place of Willie Jones. Jay Young passed outside to Jeff Tannenbaum. Just a little bit too far ahead of him. Nice head by Jay Young. Nice save by Jeff Tannenbaum. Nice cross. Oh, nice head from Scott Martin. Will be a Beck goal kick. Heritage throw-in from Donnie Brown. Another Heritage throw-in. It's time to Jay Young. Nice stop from Alan Zapp. Tripping against Heritage. It'll be a Beck kick. Nice save from Adam Wasserman. Another Heritage throw-in. Donnie will have to redo it because he's too far up the line. Scramble for the ball. Jeff Byer. Jay Young has it now. Passed it back to Donnie Brown. Up the field to Scott Martin on the outside. Nice shot from Scott Martin in the corner. It's the end of the first quarter. The score now is 2-0 with Heritage in the lead. About ready for the start of the second quarter now. The teams have switched sides. Looks like there's a little confusion between the... Oh, figured it out. Okay, Beck will now kick it off. Smart and Garcia kicking it out. Beck will throw it in. Jay Young will take the 6-yarder for Heritage. Martin Garcia headed it out. Dangerous play against Beck. Jay Young will take the kick. Jeff Byers carrying the ball now. Passed it outside to Scott Martin. Passed it to the center, but no one was there. Heritage throw-in from Martin Garcia. Up to Jeff Tannenbaum, the outside left. Will be a Beck throw-in. Nice head from John Mastrangelo. It's in the center now, right in front of the goal. A little too slow. Beck just missed a goal. Be another 6-yarder for Heritage. Now that we've got a ball, Jay Young will kick it. Right back to Jay. Saved by Adam Wasserman. Pass outside to Scott Martin. Donnie Brown will take the throw in for Heritage. To Jeff Byer. Jeff Tannenbaum has the ball. Still has it. John Mastrangelo will take the throw in for Heritage. Up to Jeff Tannenbaum. Penalty against Beck. Jay Young will take the kick. It's up in the air. No one was out there. Scott Martin has the ball. Shot it, but it went right in front of the goal. Be a goal kick for Beck. And Zap passed it up. John Mastrangelo passed it to Jeff Tannenbaum, now to Jeff Byer. Martin Garcia got the ball. Nice pass to Scott Martin. Beautiful cross. Oh, hit the post. Almost Heritage. Joe Schooley with the ball now. Passing it up. Jeff Byer passed it to Scott Martin. Nice cross. Be a Beck 6-yarder. It's a Beck throwing. Donnie Brown to Jay Young. Scott Martin has the ball on the outside. Crossed it in. Chris Razorith almost had another goal. Subs in for Heritage. Joe Schooley's out. Jeff Tannenbaum's out. And John Mastrangelo's out. In came Willie Jones, Tommy Palmer, and Brian Rothenberger. No, Josh Weber, sorry. Heritage throw-in. Donnie Brown passed it to Tommy Palmer. Josh Weber. Scott Martin has the ball. Good pass from Willie Jones. Up the field goes Scott Martin on the outside. Almost, just missed the goal. Chris Razorith is out. Newpold is in for Heritage. Be a Heritage throw from Jay Young. Be another throw in. Martin Garcia passed it up. Jeff Byer. Loophole. There's Scott Martin. Shot. Oh, almost a goal. Just couldn't get it in. It would be a 6-yarder for Beck. It's the end of the second quarter. To the half, the score is still 2-0 with Heritage in the lead. Second half is about to start now. Score is 2-0 with Heritage in the lead. Chris Erasmus has the ball. Chris Erasmus will throw in the ball for Heritage. Loophole to Donnie Brown. Jay Young has the ball. Up to Donnie Brown. There's Martin Garcia with the kick. Willie Jones just headed the ball outside. In the center now, there's Loophole, Palmer, over to Scott Martin. Chris Erasmus has the ball. Going down the sideline. He's in the center now. Pass to Scott Martin. Offsides call against Heritage. Will be a Beck kick. Donnie Brown stopped it at midfield. Willie Jones passed it up. Having a little bit of a shower here at the game. Well, more than a little bit of a shower, maybe. Up to loophole. Chris Erasmus with the ball. There's Josh Weber taking it down the field. Little bit of a collision there. It's really starting to rain hard.
Finally found that advantage to being short.
I can't see. Looks like a goal kick for Heritage. No, a corner kick. Jay Young will take it. It's right in front of the goal. Chris Erasmus shot and it was a goal. Score now is 3-0. Heritage is winning.
How you doing, Steve?
The rain here is not letting up. I'm sure they love it out there, though. Heritage thrown from Chris Erasmus. It's Willie Jones with the ball. Up the field, past the Beck defenders. Collision between the goalie and Scott Martin, and Beck was able to get it out. To Beck throwing. Another Beck throwing. Alan Zapp got the ball. Passed it up. Heritage's goalie was out of position. Beck was unable to score. Be a 6-yard kick from Willie Jones of Heritage. It's up to midfield. Black was called for pushing from behind. It'll be a Beck kick. Well, now it is officially pouring at this game. Willie Jones will take the 6-yarder for Heritage. Jay Young has the ball. There's Donnie Brown. Jeremy Sims hit it up the field. Donnie Brown saved it from going out of bounds. Looks like the referee has stopped the game due to the rain. Had a little bit of a rain delay there. Yeah, a little bit. Although the sun's out now. It was pouring. But we're back. The corner kick from Jay Young. Missed the goal. Now Beck will have the 6-yarder. Back up to Jay Young. Got through the Beck defenders. Willie Jones up to Scott Martin. Too far ahead of him. Pass back to Adam Wasserman.
No, I didn't. I didn't change one switch.
Be a free kick for Heritage. Jay Young will take it. Willie Jones passed it up to Chris Erasmus. It's a Beck throw-in. Alan Zapp passed it back to Adam Wasserman, the keeper. Jeremy Sims passes it up. Offsides call against Scott Martin. Be a Beck kick. It's the end of the third quarter with the score 3-0 with Heritage in the lead. Now ready for the fourth and final quarter of this game. Beck will kick it off when they get the signal. Lee Jones hit up the field. Scott Harper up Josh Weber. Out of bounds. Be a Beck throw-in. Another Beck throw-in. Looks like his hand slipped on the ball a little. Still quite wet out here. Tried it again. Martin Garcia passed it up the field. Willie Jones kicked it up. It's a shot from Beck. Oh, too high. It hit the goalpost. There's Josh Weber. A little too slow. Jay Young. Martin Garcia up to Jay, up to Chris Erasmus. There's Scott Harper. Heritage throw-in. Harper. Heritage throw-in. Harper. Beck throw-in. Willie James kicked it up the field. No one was there. There's Jay Young up to Chris Erasmus. Up to Josh Weber. It'll be a Heritage throw-in. Alan Zapp headed it up to Jay Young. Willie Jones hit it out of bounds. Beck throwing. Have a Heritage 6-yarder from Willie Jones. Be a Beck throwing. There's Alan Zapp with the ball. To Lieberman. Martin Garcia will throw it in for Heritage. There's Jay Young. There's Scott Harper trying to get it out to Josh Weber. Donnie Brown and Jeff Byer came in and Blake Barnes come in. Heritage throw-in. Jay Young passed it up the field. There's Scott Harper. Nice stop by Blake Barnes. It's a Beck player down on the field. Beck player's okay. He's going to stay in the game. Because of the stoppage in play, it'll be a drop ball. Chris Erasmus. Punt from Adam Wasserman out to midfield. There's Jeff Byer. Jay Young has the ball now. Passed outside to Scott Harper. Lieberman. Dangerous play against Heritage. It'll be a Beck kick. Martin Garcia is fighting for the ball. It's a collision between a Beck player and Adam Wasserman, the keeper. Wasserman's down. Be a free kick for Heritage from Jay Young. Alan Zapp hit it up the field to Chris Erasmus. Drop to Jay Young. Up the field to Scott Harper. Jay Young with the ball again. And it's Jay Young again. No, Chris Erasmus has the ball now. Dribbling through the players. Out to Scott Harper on the outside. Inside there's Jeff Byer. Almost a goal. Throw in from Heritage to Scott Harper on the outside. Heritage will have a corner kick now from Jay Young. Right in front of the goal. Now be a 6-yarder from Beck. Alan Zapp fighting for the ball out to Lieberman. Scott Harper on the wing will take it. Back inside. Back up the field from the Beck player. Back out Scott Harper. Be a Beck throw in. Six-yarder for Heritage from Martin Garcia. Blake Barnes passed it out to David Rothenberg. Chris Erasmus will throw it in for Heritage to Donnie Brown in the center. Another Beck throw in. Nice save from Adam Wasserman. Jason Stout sub for Heritage and for David Rothenberg. Will be a back corner kick. Nice save from Adam Wasserman, the keeper. Punted it out almost midfield. Chris Erasmus with the ball. Pass to Jay Young. Pass it out to Lieberman. It's Chris Bosch. Save and punt from Adam Wasserman. Blake Barnes hit the ball outside. Stopped by Alan Zapp. Nice save from Blake Barnes. Black was called for pushing from behind. It'll be a Beck kick. Good save from the goalie. Back up the field. Beck was called for pushing from behind. Jay Young will take the kick for Heritage. Up the field to Donnie Brown. Outside to Chris Erasmus. Back to Donnie Brown. Be a Heritage throw-in from Chris Erasmus. To Donnie Brown. Chris Erasmus with the ball. Out to Jay Young. Joe Schooley's in for Alan Zapp for Heritage. Be a Heritage throw-in. 1 minute left in the game. Be a 6-yarder for Beck. Nice stop from Chris Bosch. Good save from Adam Wasserman. Jay Young passing it up to Tommy Palmer. Lieberman's fighting for the ball. Jay Young with the ball. Shot from Beck, but it was too far outside. Joe Schooley will take the 6-yarder for Heritage. Another good save from Adam Wasserman. Be a corner kick for Beck. Kicked out of bounds by Chris Erasmus. Another Beck corner kick. Right past the goal. 6-yarder for Heritage. They're scramble in front. And that's the end of the game. Final score 3-0. Heritage won. Nice game, guys. Thank you for watching the game. This is Linda Samuel saying good night.